Welcome back to Fox 9 on your side. Roland and I, once again, joined by polygrapher Bill Crawford. Bill, okay, you tested Roland. We've got the results behind us here. How did he do overall?
Well, this is just an acquaintance test. This is a test we do on everybody just to get them used to having the equipment on. There is no pass or fail on it, but what we wanted to do is show you what it feels like to have the stuff on, which we did here. If you look at the top, the blue line up here is your breathing. Okay. So you have most men are stomach breathers, that's the top tube. Most women are chest breathers, there's the bottom tube.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we just want to make sure we get them both in case you're a crossover.
Right.
And then we got over here, the one you can barely see, the green one. Yeah. That's the galvanic skin, the things that were on his fingertips. Okay. And so that's where your sweat glands open and close and that kind of stuff. So most people, when they're nervous, that happens. But we take that into account. And the bottom one here is his cardio. These charts are what we call extremely rough in the polygraph world because we rushed him down there. He had a jacket and a shirt and a tie, and he had a mic on and all that stuff.
He's got people talking to me in my ear.
Yeah. So in a test situation like this, so where we asked him to write A, B, C, or D, that's just a formality. I just want to see what he looks like, get him all stabilized out. And then sometimes people will react really well when they lie to that question. Like he said he wrote C. And he said no. And sometimes you see a good reaction, sometimes you don't.
Did I lie well?
No.
No.
And then the surprise questions, we never ask surprise questions on a polygraph, ever. We always review the questions. The reason we do that is because a surprise question always elicits a response. It's funny.
But you don't necessarily know if the response is a real response to what it is.
It's out of left field. If we ask him, you know, that just came out of left field. Are you a better anchor than Michelle, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, he's processing information, and I actually shrunk these up before I came down here, and that was off the chart. I mean, it was literally off the paper. So he had a huge reaction to that question.
So let me just make sure this is right. So you're saying that
ask him.
I am a better anchor, and we've now proven. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding.
There you go.
And obviously, the Fink question drew a little cardio response.
Yes,
and
we asked the question real fast.
Yeah.
We asked if Eric Fink can drive Roland nuts in the newsroom.
Yeah, and obviously he does.
So I was telling the truth.
Like I said, you can't tell. No, it's like I said, it's just to give the audience an idea of what it is. A polygraph's about.
That you're looking at.
There's so much information involved in doing a polygraph, and there's so much misinformation out there that I wanted to come on here and set it straight and let people see. You know, hey, you go in and if you have to take a test, don't be afraid of it. You know, there's many years behind this stuff and a lot of science. So.
With good people behind it. Really fast, Bill. Let's get serious for a moment. The situation that happened in Colorado, the man there, he will probably take a polygraph test. I would assume the Aurora, Colorado shooter. I mean, can you even look at a person and think this guy is a psychotic? He's never going to pass. He might pass.
Well, I have no idea why he would even want to take a polygraph. I mean, they got him, you know, they got a lot of evidence. Polygraph is used as an extra, a tool to help the cops make a determination. So let's say they had 3 shooters. They didn't know which one was involved in what situation. That's a polygraph situation. So the missing children case with the mom. You know, you want to focus your investigation in the right direction. So polygraph helps you do that in some cases.
Interesting. So we may not even see this happen in
Colorado. Yeah, I doubt you would see this in a Colorado situation.
We can erase all that information back there, right?
Oh, it's all gone. Yeah.
Bill, once again, thank you for coming in. We really appreciate the time. When we come back, coming up next on Fox 9 on your side, the United States is approaching a milestone when it comes